Hey guys, what's going on? Today I want to make an updated version of my least favorite LMGs in Battlefield 1 to my absolute favorites. Now please keep in mind this is just my opinion and you're entitled to yours. So kicking things off at number 9 is the Lewis gun. Now there are 3 variants of this gun. The low weight, which is my preference, and then you have an optical and a suppressive. Now the things I like about this gun are the fact that it's extremely accurate and sometimes seems like it can hold its own out there. Now the things I dislike about it are the time to kill seems to be redundant. It's nerfed heavily sometimes. And I don't know why, but it seems like a very inconsistent gun. Sometimes I use it when I want to challenge myself a little bit. But like for instance, right here, outdone by a pistol. That is extremely frustrating and exactly what I mean by inconsistent. Now, coming in at number 8 is the Hua Automatic. The Hua Automatic has 2 variants. It has a low weight and an optical. And it's also the level 10 support gun. Whenever you reach level 10 support, this is the gun you're able to purchase. Now when I first received this gun, when I hit level 10, I hated it, absolutely despised it. It was literally like throwing rocks at your enemies. And they were all wearing elite armor. It was absolutely despicable. And then they released recently another variant, the optical, which you had to do a few things to unlock, and it's absolute crap. It, even with the optical lens, it just does nothing. If you look at it and compare its stats side by side with the low weight variant, and you'll see what I mean. It doesn't even make sense why that's a special unlock, or why you would even take the time to unlock it. But if you're a completionist like me, you'll do so. Overall, the gun shoots very similar to the Lewis gun, and the time to kill is a little redundant also. But hey, if you're looking for another challenge similar to the Lewis gun, then the Hood Automatic just might give you that fill. Up next at number 7 is the M1909 Benet Merci, and there are 3 variants of this gun also. There's a storm variant, which I prefer, an optical, and a telescopic. Now, once upon a time, when this game was first released, and even during the beta, I was absolutely in love with this gun. It was just my favorite gun overall, especially the telescopic variant. But for some reason, when the game released, something happened. It just was not the same monster that it was in the beta. But overall, it's a nice, steady shooting gun, accurate as all hell. And that's what you really want when you're running an LMG, is accuracy. Now that being said, some of the things I dislike about it is the fact that it's only got a 30 round side tray magazine, which puts it kind of in the middle with the other LMGs as far as bullet capacity. And another minor weakness is it does have one of the slowest rates of fire out of the LMGs. Up next at number 6 is one of the newer guns released with the Russian DLC. It's the Perino Model 1908, and it comes in 2 variants. It has the low weight and the defensive, and I prefer the low weight. This gun is very, very similar to the Benet Merci. It has identical fire rate, coming in at 450 rounds a minute, and it has the tray style magazine. However, the best difference is it holds 120 rounds. And it has like 5 trays that you can reload, and it's got a really neat reload animation. Overall, like I said, it's very similar to the Benet Merci. It's very, very, very accurate. I love that about it. But there again, it's got kind of a hit or miss type time to kill. It seems like if an enemy is within 50 to 70 meters, then it's a great gun. But anything up close, you know, you got to drop down and hip fire and bob and weave to get lucky. because it seems like you can easily be outgunned with this thing. Downrange, I've had really weird experiences where I've counted a 6 to an 8 hit marker for a kill, which seems a bit excessive. Up next, coming in at number 5, is the MG15NA, and there are 3 variants of this gun. There are the Storm, Low Weight, and Suppressive, and I prefer the low weight. Now, this is what I was talking about controversy. I know a lot of people love this gun. They swear by it. But for me, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. It can be inconsistent also. I do like it. I use it quite a bit. I have over 1,000 kills with it. But in my opinion, it's just a nice, comfortable middle gun for me. Up next, coming in at number 4, is the Madsen MG. Now, there are 3 different variants of this gun: the Storm, Low Weight, and Trench. I actually prefer the Storm in this gun. Now, this gun is a lot of fun to use. However, I want to talk about its only flaw. Anything downrange within quite a bit of distance of you, don't even waste your time, because it's just very inaccurate with range. However, because I am a type of player that I PTFO, play the objective, it is a great gun for running and gunning, especially for the support class. If you want something that's going to give you a chance against assault players or medics, somebody with high rate firing type guns, this is definitely something that'll give you that edge. I honestly think that this is one of the most underrated guns in Battlefield history. A lot of people complain about the fact that it's got that giant banana clip that's kind of blocking your vision. But I'll tell you what, it's got such a nice rate of fire up close that if you teach yourself to overcome some of them visual obstacles, you will not be disappointed. Like right there, I dropped that guy just by hip firing. I'm telling you, give it a chance. I guarantee you'll love it. I mean, what do you got to lose, right? Up next, coming in at number 3, the Show. This was released with the French DLC about 6 months ago. There are 2 variants of it, the low weight and the telescopic. I prefer the low weight, of course. This gun is absolutely a blast to use. I love it. It is the slowest shooting gun out of all the LMGs, but it has got a secret weapon. Damage. It does a lot of damage. You can drop enemies within 50 to 70 meters with 3 bullets. It's like the shotgun of LMGs. However, it does have a minor flaw. It shoots extremely slow, coming in at 360 rounds a minute. But I'll tell you what, the only time you have any trouble with this gun is up close with an assault player or a medic. But if you know how to bob and weave, you should be okay even then. Now, because it shoots so slow, it has another nice secret weapon: accuracy. It is extremely accurate, especially if you're laying prone. You should be able to melt people across the map, no problem. It's got very similar stats, that of medic rifles, your Cybergatis and stuff like that. So it's got great range with damage. Coming up next, at number 2, is the Parabellum MG14/17, and the second LMG release for the Russian DLC recently. There are 2 variants of this gun, the low weight and the suppressive. Naturally, I prefer the low weight. I'll tell you what, man, having this gun in my hands on this game has been nothing but fun. I love just being able to melt people. It's like running around with an SMG with 100 rounds in it. This gun has a fire rate of 700 rounds per minute. So do not be afraid. If you're an objective player, this is the gun for you. Do not be afraid to rush in there and get some. I love this gun. I can't express that enough to you guys. This has been absolute I'm in awe. I can't remember the last time a DLC dropped a gun that I've been this excited over. The last time I can honestly think of a time was when I got the L86A2 in Battlefield 3. Even that doesn't compare to this gun, in my opinion. The only bad thing I can say about this gun is you cannot shoot down range. But if you lay prone, you can. It's absolutely flawless that way. So if you're on an objective, lay prone. If you see somebody in the distance, you'll be able to smoke them, no problem. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The number one gun on my list, the BARM 1918. It is the absolute monster in Battlefield 1. There are 3 variants of this gun. The Storm, Telescopic, and Trench. I prefer the Storm. Now, if you guys have watched my videos in the past, then this must have been a no-brainer for you that I would choose this at number 1. But what can I say? This has been my number 1 gun from day 1. I mean, the time to kill is absolutely insane with this. The only, and I mean only, bad thing about this gun, which isn't that bad, is the fact that it's only got a 20-round clip in it. I mean, that's bad, but the reload time makes up for it. I mean, it reloads so fast. But the time to kill with this thing, I mean, it is absolutely monstrous. Now, naturally, if you're shooting at an enemy and there's 2 or 3 of them there, you might get away with killing both of them. But because of the small magazine, you know, you'll have to duck and reload real quick. But, man, this gun has just been the shit for me. And most people would probably agree with me, I think, on my choice here. But that leads me to my question. What is your guys' favorite LMG in Battlefield 1? I'd love to hear that. Also, let me know if you agreed with my list and the way I categorized it. And remember, it was just my opinion. These are just my opinion. I'm not out to rock the boat or butthurt anybody. You know, just keep that in mind. Hell, if anything, please let me know your list. I would love to see it. See how close we are in comparison or whatever. But yeah, do it. Please just post below. Tell me your order. And I'll definitely look at them and tell you what I think. Even if you're a medic player or a scout player or even an assault player, show me your listings and I'll go through and I'll make a list of those too. Hell, why not? I just do support a lot because everybody does sniping and assault player videos or medic videos. Those guys, there's plenty of those guys out there. But I'm not willing to just narrow myself to support. I'll make more videos of other things. Just let me know what you guys want or tell me what you think. I'm not that narrow, but I am definitely by far a support player. I always have been ever since the very first Battlefield. That's just my bigaboo. That's what I do. And if you got support friends out there, send them my way. I would love to, see what they have to say on my videos or whatever. And yeah, so that's that. But hey guys, most importantly, I want to take the time to say thank you very much for watching my videos and support me. I appreciate it. I'm still kind of new at this and I'm trying to do the best I can. I'm working really hard at it when I have time. But yeah, thank you very much. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Thumbs down if you didn't. I won't get mad. But with that being said, until the next video, guys, thank you very much. And to my fellow support players, I hope this video helps you out a lot, opens your eyes to certain ideas. And take care, guys. Later.